I'm gonna get a green screen school. I said school. Green screen soon. Okay, this camera low key is getting better. I think I'm gonna get a green screen soon though. I wonder how I should set it up though. So I'm thinking about getting one. Cause I hate showing all this stuff in the background. But this video is something that is kind of controversial, but it's really controversial to people that was born past the year or before the year, what, 2002? Yeah, all the 1900 heads and the old heads that swear that you need this to survive. Even though what I'm doing right now, I can have a living. But this video right here is hella controversial. But because the thing is, my reason to why I didn't go was because I didn't know what I really wanted to do, and I really didn't want to waste my time, to be honest. And why not stack up money from a job or whatever, and then if I wanted to go, then go. But I don't even think I want to go. It's just how crazy it's forced down like my head. Like, okay, go college, college, college. But the thing is, I was gonna go to like a community college, like. It's nothing hate against a community college, but this is like I was literally just gonna go to community college because I was undecided. I really didn't put in applications anywhere. I was just like, no, I'm gonna just spool in this one place. But the thing is, I'd have wasted 2 years of my life, and then ended up like what, being broke or something, like, or in debt type shit. But personally, it's just not a route for me, to be honest. But it's just like it's no hate. Like if you know what you want to do, like from the jump, and it requires it, then do it. It's no hate, but it's just like it's way better successful livings than to just sell my soul to the system. But I won't watch this video because I seen it on my soapbox and he rarely uploads, and whatever he uploads is a banger. So let's get into it.
So the other week I finally graduated college, right? But you know what's crazy? I don't feel nearly as accomplished about this as everybody around me would have me.
Yeah, cause bro, our cousin he did his 2 years. He got his degree or whatever, and he didn't even show up to the ceremony. He was just like, "Oh, got my award," and that's probably how I would feel. I mean, I was happy when I graduated high school though, cause you putting in like what 18 years of your life, so you would be happy, even though that ain't really what that could get you a job at McDonald's.
Think that I should be. Honestly, college in general felt like a pretty big scam that I was just kind of.
And the thing is, my school, there's so many schools around me, or high school. They did a shitty job preparing you for it. I kind of like looked into it. I looked into it, but like realized that it was pretty much just a business. I felt like doing all of this to get you to go into this one. 'Cause that's all they did was push this, push that, push that. But it was never like no college course, like real college course classes, and like all you can do is get an OC, like a community college credit. You couldn't like, it just didn't feel real. And I know it's a school around me that does like say like mechanic classes and all this otherness. Like my high school was terrible. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like the high school aspect of it didn't feel like high school. It just felt like it was a place I go do a shitty assignment, turn it in, get a grade, and then go home. I didn't really feel like the learning aspect. But my mom wanted me to go to this high school so bad. But I mean, I met some cool people from it, but personally, like, I felt like I really didn't learn anything. And then go to a school like that where you go in there to do nothing, that's just gonna fuck with your head and then make you not want to do anything.
Thrusted into because it seemed like that's what you were supposed to do. Like I just
Literally.
unwillingly volunteered to be in crippling debt for a good chunk of my life. No.
And literally, mom, dad, grandma telling me, go to college, go to college, go to college, go to college. But the thing is, why would I just go, okay, undecided major? That's dumb. I mean, yeah, you could probably get those classes out of the way and then do that one major, but it's just like I really didn't know what I wanted to do.
They're always emphasizing majoring something that you.
Then I got a friend. We was on the same type of timing, cause we was both gonna go to this community college thing. Well, I don't know what his deal was, but COVID hit for me, and I just realized like I could really tap into a different skill, which is like this or something else that I'm thinking of. But it felt like it was a waste of time. Like, but I thought if the virus ain't a hit, I'd have just been unhappy in college and probably stopped showing up. To be honest.
Love. So right off the bat, before the first semester even started, I switched my major from business to film.
And
I
that's
already
all they
know what
gonna
some of
do
y'all
is switch
thinking. Which
majors.
one of you lucky subscribers gets to have the honor and luxury of having me sleep on your couch in 3 to 5 years from now? But I need y'all to please
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
because I'm really about to be spinning some facts on you. Oh yeah, they might try and assassinate your boy after this one. Just know, if I ever get taken out, remember me as I was. Riding the top off with the top off, getting topped off until my top was off like JFK. I had so many gripes with college that I was just about to go off on a tangent, make it a little rant video. But you know what?
And I heard another thing that is a cool news. Maybe at my job. Was it at my job? Yeah, at my job, I think it was. If you really want to live that college experience, just if you have friends that go to college, just ask them when the next college dorm party is, and then just show up. And in my hometown, they do the most craziest parties for the college. So if you ever want to fulfill that experience, just go to a party. Why sign up and then be in debt just to have fun? Like, bro, what?
But I think we a little too sophisticated for that nowadays. Let me go ahead and put this in YouTuber MLA format for y'all. Cause you know, I went to college and shit. And trust me, whether you heard of me or not, I'm not new to this YouTube game. I'm true to this shit. I already know, since I'm only naming 5, I'ma probably miss 1 or 2 y'all really feel passionate about letting me know. So go ahead. I invite you to leave whichever ones you think I left out in the comment section and see if anybody out there gives a fuck. Got that settled? Cool. So without further ado, here are the 5 reasons why college is a scam. Number 1, you don't need a bachelor's degree in order to be successful in this world. See, because a lot of the
Thank you. Thank you. Now, all the rappers nowadays barely have a high school diploma. And they damn sure ain't even step foot into a college dorm, but they're millionaires. Like, come on now. I can have a million dollars. I'm not gonna be sitting around like, oh, I need a bachelor's degree. No, I am not gonna care. I'm not gonna care. I promise you.
The reason you're even forced to go to college in the first place is because the older generation really emphasizes the fact that you need that backup plan. You need that.
Dang. Like, bro, when I have a kid or whatever, and I'm older, I'm not gonna force this up on him. But he not gonna sit around and be lazy. But I'm not gonna force this up on him. If he don't want to do this or she don't want to do this, I'm not gonna force this up on the next one.
That sense of security that comes with a plan B, i.e., the bachelor's degree. But when you're a film major, there is no sense of security with this flimsy ass degree. Like, what possible advantage do I have now? I get to work at one of those jobs that pay $2 above minimum wage that still require a bachelor's degree. Like, how the fuck does that even make any sense?
Literally,
The money
literally.
is not adding up in that situation. And if I was gonna work damn near minimum wage, I'd just do one of these driving app jobs. At least then I could
Literally, bro. Literally, bro. Always money to be made, bro.
pick my hours. When you're an employee, especially for these lower levels.
Yeah, bro, cause I'm gonna make an in-depth video about my last job, but Lord, did that it killed my mental health, bro. It destroyed it. I got a new job. It's not getting there yet, cause I'm kind of somewhat happy there, but that's how I was with the last job. But it's killing my mental health. Well, my last job. But yeah.
Level jobs, oh baby, you replaceable. You are not one-on-one. I'd rather be broke.
Literally, like, you work retail, bro, you could be replaced so fast. Cause, bro, when I quit my last job, I was like, haha, I'm not coming back, yada yada. They was like, okay, hung up. I'm like, oh wow. And the thing is, it was always new people coming in, so I'm just like, this is just crazy. So yeah.
broke. I'd rather be a 35-year-old bum living in my mama's basement.
Yeah, fuck you, Mom. I hope you heard that one upstairs.
Then work at one of these whack-ass jobs. I spit on the idea of that shit. There's a million ways to make money nowadays because of the internet, which is what I have been trying to preach in the outside world for the longest time.
Literally, bro. But the thing is, I don't even want to get into this conversation with family members because they don't know. And I don't expect them to know. But then when they see me flossing and flashing, they come like, oh, what you do?
Now, but do people listen?
I love that photo.
Because they're so stuck on this outdated traditional method of success. They're not trying to hear that shit unless if it's got a fucking degree attached to it. Better be prepared to sign away for the however many years if you want to be taken seriously.
Bro, come on, hated that I skipped college. Like, my bad, Mom. I didn't know I was supposed to get a house as soon as I signed up for it, but I was like, oh my God. Like, I just want to have a few years to myself. And I'm making money. It's not like I'm sitting around. Like, now if I wasn't, then yeah, shame on me. But like, I'm making money, so like, why are you mad?
I guess. Well, I got news for you people. Time is fucking evolving. Better get with the times, old man. Video games are considered a professional sport. Pussy pigs can bring in a tax-free 6 figures. The opportunities are endless
Literally,
in
bro.
this day and age.
Like, women live on recruit mode, bro. Like, bro, if I'm a girl, bro, I'm making OnlyFans. I do not care, bro. I'm gonna be a freak eating info, bro. If I was a girl, bro.
Time to pick up a fucking smartphone and start scrolling through the cancerous daily Twitter newspaper. Bitch. Number 2. College does not do a good job prepping you for your field. And I am not by any
That and high school.
means talking about every major. If you are in school to be a doctor, for the love of God, finish your fucking studies, my guy.
Yeah, if you want to be a doctor and you want to back out, bro, that you weird, because you got to put in so many years. You would be a fool. You would be a fool.
But for the ones who are in this modern era, a lot of the shit that you can learn on your own.
Literally, bro, I hate, like, bro, I am not going to need the Pythagorean, I don't even know how to say it no more. That's how much I don't need it. The Pythagorean theorem, however you say it. Oh, what's going on? Oh, they shooting. But I'm not gonna need that. Like, a day goes past and I don't think about that. That's why I couldn't say it.
I don't see the point. Like, if I was paying for this shit out of pocket, do you know how thoroughly pissed I would be going to majority of these classes? And a lot of the fucking bulk of their lectures is YouTube videos. I've gotten more experience in this realm in real life and doing this than I ever did doing a paper or sitting in a fucking lecture class or listening to somebody read through a fucking textbook. You can just feel how far behind they are. Like for film, right? They think that just because they know what TikTok is, that they did all the research. Like they're just like, oh, go baby, I'm trying to bust online. Yeah.
Oh, I like this.
I remember, it's a funny story. I was working, moving packages at my job, and then it was like a summer press board, and someone played that. I didn't know how to feel, yo.
It's all right here. I can woe to that.
Bitch, if you don't bust open an extra tab before I shove this 1-star review on Rate My Professor down your throat, and it's like just the fucking busy work that you do in college that serves no purpose whatsoever. Like there was times where I was doing paper.
Like, you see this picture? I didn't want to be like this, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I already done it enough in high school. I didn't want to be like this. I didn't. 2 a.m., I'm doing the paper. Like, bro, that was my biggest thing in high school, bro. I always used to fall asleep, like, after school, because it's just tiring. You just sitting learning nothing. Like, half of it, you're not even going to, you think I want to know about fucking, I'm going to do a science hint. You think I want to know about a damn obsidian rock? Like, bro, no. Like, it'd be some classes that should be taught in, like, a college field if you want to go into that study. Like, algebra, if you need algebra for, like, college study, learn it in that study. Why are you forcing it upon me in high school? Like, why? I I feel like the only thing people should really know is English and then maybe math, but you just add and subtract and shit. And then I guess multiply and divide. Other than that, the extra shit math come with, you do not need that. You don't. And the thing is, it's calculators now. So do you really need that? No.
On like the history of editing or some shit. Like, what the fuck am I doing with my time? What is this? What am I doing with my life? How am I benefiting from this, y'all? What the fuck? I almost forgot how useful of a learning method lectures were. I low-key had to remind myself that lectures were a good way to learn because I just got such in a bad rut of tuning out every class because it was just so fucking pointless.
Literally, bro, like, I'm not the best learner of just hearing you talk up front. Like, you got to show me, or we got one-on-one. Like, I personally, I just can't. I'm a slow learner.
Get some people are gonna think that that's selfish for wasting money for not being attentive, but you can't force yourself to pay attention to something you don't care about enough.
Literally.
With the amount of stamina that it takes in order for you to complete a semester, you're gonna burn yourself out, which is exactly what.
At my last fucking job, I used to fucking get depressed by just sitting there fucking counting people walking to a fucking store. You think I would really want to do that? You probably know that job wanted to do that. I'll probably make a video going back to that old place if I feel like my life is elevated some. And just like show all the miserable fucking people that still work there and sadly has careers in that minimum wage trap. But what do I know, bro?
What the fuck I and millions of other people that go through college fucking do. We burn ourselves out and do the bare fucking minimum just to get by. How do parents think these college drug addictions be happening? Yeah, let's talk about it. Because I already know majority of y'all watching this video can count more instances than you have fingers on your hands of you or somebody you know abusing coffee, Adderall, weed, Xanax, perks, whatever the fuck they can get their hands on.
Percocet, you want one?
In order to pull an all-nighter. We not even taking drugs for fun at this point. The love of the game is gone because this goddamn assignment is more important than my fucking health. Apparently. Number 3. College does a lot of little sly shit to keep you in there longer than you need to. Now, this could be anything from the way they treat people with FAFSA. Hell, I didn't start getting classes that I actually wanted
And bro, I could barely make a FAFSA account, so I knew this shit wasn't funny.
to take till my very last semester of my 5th year. Like, word? These classes have been filled to the fucking brim every single semester I've tried to enroll in them. How are we paying this much and y'all are this understaffed? Also, why do we need 2 extra years of general education? Was that not the point of high school? You know, like, I get there's a certain level of education that you should have or whatever, but how the fuck am I supposed to know whether or not I like my major enough to stick with it if I don't even get to the major part of college till I'm already halfway done? You know how many people go through college and want to switch majors but don't because they want to graduate on time and don't want to be held back 2 extra fucking years? Who the fuck wants to stay in college for a whole 6 years? Like, college is fun up until it's not. Once you realize that you don't even need to be enrolled to enjoy the funnest parts of college, you just want to get the degree and get the fuck. Let me move on with my life like shit. Number 4. College is not worth the amount it costs for what it provides.
That's facts.
Majors may vary, but for majors like mine, this is facts. See, because I've been such a degenerate with my college experience, I've gotten pretty much the best of all worlds you could think of when it comes to this college shit. I've been to a Division I PWI, a HBCU, community college, and a Division II. And let me tell you people, none of the classes in any of those schools are better than the other. But that price would have you think different. Oh yeah, that money gonna run you a little funny when you start going for these name brand colleges. There is nothing wrong with a little off-brand community college time. All right, it's time to tear down the stigma of thinking that you're too good for community college.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
What has community college ever done to you besides help you get to that next level of your college career at a fraction of the price? Community college is a good
It's been like people like older than me that ask me like, have you went to college? Or are you going to school? I'm like, no. And they just be like, It's just like, bro, you so mad. Or, hey, bro, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a bot. Sorry.
Alternative
Sorry.
people, when I was down bad at my lowest community college, had my back. I remember I was so down bad on trying to figure out what the hell like college did for me. I asked one of my professors over Zoom, because that's the lifestyle that we were living in back in my day. You know what the first thing she said to me was? Connections. Connections? I have been knee deep in poverty because of connections. You can get connections anywhere if you're social enough. I can get connections from the fucking dude asking for $1 for some fucking Rellos at the gas station.
I'm still being at Tesco. I've been here all day.
Maybe he knows somebody like what the fuck? Connections? I'm about to give somebody's jaw the connection to meet my fucking fist in a second. Even in that sense, why wouldn't a part of the gen ed curriculum be like a public speaking class or some course that requires you to use your social skills? And unless if like fucking Jay-Z is about to be giving me his number at the end of the stage when I go to accept my diploma, I don't need to be spending all this money on the idea of needing connections, because you don't even get the connections from college, really. I mean, you get the professor's email, and if you're really attentive, there's a few people that they get as speakers for class sometimes, I guess. But what connections did college really give me? Every connection I've acquired over the years has been done by my merit. Who the fuck got me out here making this big ass lifetime decision at 18 years old? Like, how old is 18 really? Because honestly, I didn't feel like I started getting my shit together till like 21. So you mean to tell me 3 years before I'm even allowed to legally buy alcohol, I don't even have $500 to $600, and you're captively holding me responsible for a 5 to 6 figure deal that's gonna affect the rest of my life? Did I just sign a fucking 360 deal? I trusted you. Number 5.
Yo, what's that? I mean, where did he go? Hold on.
Did I just sign a fucking 360 deal? I trust.
Bro, I used to be like, what, 7, 6 years old watching it or sneak watching BET. And then this nigga pop on the screen, made me feel bad about life. Like, bro, I'm only 9. I'm only 9. But nah, he let all of us down.
Number 5. College sells you a dream that you can achieve anything that you seek out in this world, but
And mind you, the higher ups of them big jobs don't even have a fucking college diploma. Now they want people who has those that can work for them because they experience, but like they don't even own a diploma and they own the place. Like, but like, what do I know, bro? I should just sign my life away.
does nothing more than groom you to
I don't think
be
I'll ever step foot in the water, to be
dedicating your
honest.
life to working under somebody else and helping them fulfill their dream. And overall neglecting yours and acting like that shit no longer exists. I never understood that. I almost
Yeah,
had to
that understood
reconvince
shit.
myself that the fact that I have all this is like a pretty solid fucking achievement, because I was just so fucking warped in the idea that I've just been like wasting all my fucking time and energy on something that isn't gonna fucking pan out. And it's like, yeah, if I carry that ideology, of course this shit isn't gonna fucking work out. But at the same time, this is a lot more than what the fuck an internship is gonna give you.
I had Uncle Cody be telling me about internships. I'm like, cool, but like, I don't like telling people what I want to do because I feel like they just gonna look at me stupid. And majority of the people that always ask me questions don't really know about like things like this. But like, it's props. I'm trying to get like him.
The fuck? I think the education system in general needs a reboot, a little update, if you will. Nothing wrong with a little change, baby. We already discussed that a couple months back. But if there's one thing to take from this video, all the tools you need to succeed are at your disposal. Literally all of them if you search hard enough. We are living in the future that those old Jetson-ass cartoons predicted. Start acting like it. If college is gonna be something that you're gonna be paying out of pocket for, or is something that's gonna leave your family struggling, I'm not even saying don't go. Just think about it. This is a life-changing decision we're talking about, whether
Literally.
you know it or not. It's not always your decision
And that's the thing, bro. Time you spend is time you can't get back, bro.
to make, but a life-changing decision
Or time you
nonetheless.
get.
Another thing that doesn't get talked about nearly enough is that you can come back to college at any point.
Thank you. Like, bro, it's always here. Maybe I want to live my life out while I'm young. I don't care if I'm, 26 going to college. I promise you, I do not care.
In your life. You don't need to do this shit right out of fucking high school. Like, I don't think y'all understand. I don't think a lot of people in my life understood. I hit 100,000 fucking subscribers on this channel winter of my sophomore year. I'm not saying it was the right or wrong decision, but people have dropped out for a lot less. And you really think I'm gonna neglect this for the fucking history of editing papers? College came for me at such an awful point in time. You know what really happened? I did both, not nearly as well as I could have done because one was always taken away from the other, which leads to a lot of burnouts, a lot of passion was lost. Now I'm trying to find the love of the game again. Oh boo hoo, stick your head in some doo-doo face ass.
My pussy hurt.
But you know what? That's life, I guess. There's experiences, life lessons, people I met along the way that even through the good and bad, I will never trade for the world because it helped form who I am today. And I feel like this version of myself is better than who I started as. But at the same
Spitting
time,
facts.
a lot of this shit I could have did for free. To my fellow creators out there, there's nothing wrong with working for somebody or working with somebody, but always make sure you got your own and never lose sight of the focus and the drive and the passion that got you even started in the first place. Because they're going to try and make you a machine. They don't care about you. You got to keep custody of that inner
Thank you.
child one way or another, playboy.
That's what I felt like at my job, bro. Like a hamster running on the wheel. And then he ran off and escaped, and they just went and bought another one.
Don't let the societal baby mom get in the way of you seeing your kids. Fuck that bitch.
Fuck her! Fuck her!
Even if it's just on the weekends, you still get to see your kid. Maybe this video spoke to somebody. Maybe I'm just projecting. Either way.
Nah, he spoke to
who
my
gives a
soul, bro.
fuck? As long as this instrumental in the background doesn't get copyrighted, I'm getting paid. And that's really all that matters.
He
That was
did
my
use
own
that
target
Kanye
audience,
instrumental.
But yeah, as far as this
Oh.
YouTube shit goes, shit, I mean, I don't really know if I got a choice at this point. I kind of backed myself up against the wall, majoring in film. No job, having ass. I guess I got no choice but to keep fucking going with this shit. But either way, I made a promise with myself at 18. And let's just say I got some unfinished business on this site.
Literally, bro. Bro, like since I was like what 11, I always wanted to. I'm a full cam. Like, bro, since I was like what 11, probably even younger. I wanted to be a YouTuber. But the thing is, I always wanted like the professionalist. If I should have been doing it while I was younger, because I probably would have had a better boost. But it's fine though, in my opinion. But it's just like, bro, just do what you want to put your mind to, and never fall victim to the outside. Because, bro, if you fall victim to them, they gonna have you miserable, and you gonna feel like you lost that life. But if you like the video, leave a like. Try to go out. I hate when I misclick.